Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's Sin of Saints, and you're watching my channel. And if I was good at video editing, I would do the little Disney thing, but I don't know how to do that. So, anyways, thank you for showing. Please leave a like, share, subscribe, comment. I do appreciate all of it. Anything I can get on my videos, I like. I do this for fun, and I hope that I'm getting better, and I hope that you guys enjoy what I put out. Anyway, I'm going to do a little bit of extra editing, playing around, trying to make it so that it's easier to see. I know this is a nighttime video, and they tend to be a little bit difficult to see on YouTube at times, so I'm going to try to play around, make it more to where you can see more along the lines of what I was seeing, and maybe even better. You might be able to see things that I didn't notice at the time. Anyways, thank you all for stopping by, and I hope you enjoy it, and I'll catch y'all after the firefights and stuff to talk about the match, things that we did right, things we did wrong, and kind of do a little summary of this one, and then we'll get into the next match and go over it as well. Alright, I'll catch y'all in a minute.
I got him. Clue got.
Where you want to move out to?
Sorry, what?
Where you want to move out to? Brinery? Hear gunshots over there.
Yeah, sure, why not? I won't kill her.
Crows. Dogs and crows.
Mm-hmm. You know what? Let's head into Lost Nation, actually. There are always clues there. Oh, hold on. Careful the dogs. I heard something. I heard me. Okay. The mid.
Shots north.
They had us? No, I saw him right there. I don't see him anymore. I'm gonna grab the blue. Butcher's here.
Yeah. I can see him out over here.
I see him too. I see him. He's right behind those logs.
Yeah.
I got a hit on him. Okay, he's dead. Good shot.
That wasn't me.
Oh.
There's
Is it
another
the
one.
other player?
Yep, there's another one running out over there.
Alright, there's two meatheads here, so he's gotta catch one of them. Fanning! Risk conversion! He's got fanning with a J.
Yeah, I'm gonna let these.
He's it. Oh. That's up. I feel like the flinch in this game is just ridiculous.
Yep.
Oh well. You have to go through that little thing in the middle. There's two meatheads. If you want to loot them cash, I don't mind.
Not yet. Well, yeah, maybe.
Alright, I'll watch the map, tell you where the bounties are headed. Haven't moved. I think I'm coming.
Yeah. Did you throw that fusee?
No.
Did you turn on the generator?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. So what are we gonna do here? Oh shit. Stop, Vassal. Moving around.
Got him.
Literally in a brawler. Let's head to the center, maybe. Where are the bounties? They still there? Ironworks? Yep. They're still there. Alright. On to the butcher.
I looted 3 hunters. How many of you looted?
I have 4.
Oh, here's the 4th.
Hold on. Hey on. No. Well, the only difference is that if you use save as, it'll create a copy of the file, and it won't change how it was when you opened the file originally. Wherever normal, wherever I really have no idea. Yeah. Bye. Yeah, I do. Alright. Ow. That was Place another grip 9.
Okay, I think I heard aggro outside to the south. Not 100% sure.
What? Okay, that's it. Alright, stay extracted.
Okay, well, I'm back now. Let's talk about that firefight and the ensuing events. So before we actually got into the firefight, you'll notice that my partner aggroed the dogs, and you'll notice maybe what triggered the dogs onto us was that he stepped on a branch. Audio is super important in Hunt Showdown. When you're sneaking past dogs and sneaking around compounds and coming up where potential players could be, I find it's always best to go more slowly, especially around the dogs. Audio triggers are very sensitive to them, and stepping on a branch like that, I know it doesn't seem like a big deal, but it brought the dogs, and then we had to shoot, which gave up our positioning, which is, in my opinion, why the other team shot us from the north side, is because they were coming, they heard the shots, and they set up for an ambush. However, we were just a little bit fast enough that they weren't actually able to catch us. The next thing I want us to talk about is leading your shots. You'll notice that the first shot I took in the fight, I did not lead my shot at all. He was a moving target, and I put it square on him and took the shot, which meant my bullet went just behind him. I should have been just a little bit in front of him. It's not a hit scan game. There is projectiles in this, but there is no bullet drop. Keep that in mind. Remember that the game is Hunt Showdown, not Showdown Hunt. Your primary goal is to hunt your targets. Keeping that in mind, you want to pick your shots, flank whenever possible, and put pressure on them. But at the same time, know when to engage, know when to not engage. And part of hunting is camouflage. You know, always try to keep your position as discreet and unpredictable as possible. Again, this as much as the gunplay is satisfying in this game, it's not about just going out and gunning each other down. You're best off when you actually hunt and wait for just the right time to strike and get your kills and to deal your damage. Also, pay very close attention to your positioning, your teammates' positioning, and where the enemy is and the sounds that you hear coming. Because you'll notice that I pushed up after most of the fighting had been done and it appeared there was just me and another. And I fired a shot to set off a lantern to maybe stir up the meathead a little bit and cause the other person to move. But shortly after I took that shot, you heard him shoot, which let me know that he was off out in the woods away from where my partner was, which allowed me to get my partner up and gave us a greater advantage. I did loot during the fight, which is a huge risk. You really shouldn't do that, but I did. You'll notice that as soon as I revived, I went up hard to the north. I anticipated that he would make a flank up around us. That's something you always gotta do, is get into the idea that they're going to try to get around behind you to do what you do to them. And you'll also notice that my partner turned on the generator, and that confused me because at first I thought somebody threw a fusee, and then I recognized the sound and I asked him if he turned on the generator. When you make a big move or something that's going to cause a lot of noise like that, you should always let your partner know ahead of time. I can't think of anything else right now, so without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into the next clips. Alright, I'm gonna get the clue. Or maybe not, there's an armored right by it.
Oh. Banner.
Well, that doesn't feel very much like worth it as far as damage goes.
I got an axe.
Alright.
I'll frenzy it and then run.
Set me on fire.
My bad.
You're good. He's on that side. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to reload. Fuck.
He's hungry. Alright. Once this frenzy's over, he's gonna die.
I just got shot at.
Yep. I'll kill him, and then I'll banish.
Sounds like a Winnie.
Okay. Ah, he's in the jungle. Or near. Oh, never mind. Yeah, it just sparks. Oh my god, dude. Why? Every time. You saw him.
Did I?
He's by the other. Yeah, he's by the other building. Fucking bullshit. See. Alright, I'm no longer burning though.
Yeah. I have nothing to throw at him.
Yeah. Moving up. They're fighting something. Can you get me now?
Probably not.
Yeah. Oh my god. That's fucking bullshit. You just walk away.
I wish he hadn't started vanishing. Because he used that as a heal.
I needed that as a heal. I was on 50 health. Yeah. That dude is insane. There's a health kit to your left, underneath the stairs.
Okay. God damn it. I got one. Alright guys, well that was a fun firefight. Let's talk about some of the things that happened during the firefight on both sides, mine and the other teammates, that could have been changed. By the way, this is earlier in that same raid. I just clipped it out and put it at the end so that I would have something to show you while I was talking to you about the firefight. when you get set on fire and you run near your allies, in case you don't know and haven't noticed, you will set them on fire. Generally try to avoid this as much as you can. Burnt health bars do take a while to recover from. In that particular case, my partner, an actual yak, didn't actually have much choice at all, which is fair in his part. I wasn't upset about it. Another thing is try to save your banishment heals. You'll notice right after we got engaged, it wasn't long till my partner banished, and I get why he did. He was low on health, but usually around bosses, not always, there's health that can be found, and as he pointed out later, there was actually health under the stairs. He probably didn't know about it at the time, but that is a good thing to save for as long as you can if you're being immediately engaged at the end of a boss kill, because as you saw later, he went down. If I'd gotten him up and then he started the banish, I would have gotten health back from after I'd gotten shot, because I'd gotten shot, if I had actually gotten him up. And because he was downed, he would have gotten that health back, which is useful to have, you know, being completely full health versus minus a bar of health, whichever it was, because if I'd gotten him up, he would have been one shot to the sparks anywhere he got hit. The reason why he got hit, and it's an easy mistake to make, is because he was skylighting in the windows. Try to avoid skylighting in the windows as much as possible. It's a dead sure sign that you're probably gonna get got if you do that. And that guy was a pretty good shot too. Try to stay back a little bit inside the building when you're peeking out of them, and I find it's best not to crouch in front of the window, because if you're skylighting and you're crouched, you're gonna get shot in the head in the end, because you're such a slow target, and that's really the only thing that you're leaving for them to shoot just about. They instantly started burning my partner. That's sort of taboo amongst the hunting community. It's not anything wrong, there's valid strategies to it, but it's also kind of frowned upon. Try to stay mobile. The more movement you have, the harder you are to hit. Anytime you get the opportunity, try to revive your teammates and even the odds. If you can't kill them, get your partner up, he'll help you in the fight. Know your environment, know where you're at, know the ways to the first floor and second floor, and don't push to take a bounty when you're fighting an enemy, because I knew the place better than he did, and he pushed to take a bounty. As soon as he grabbed it, I was able to drop down, fire off my packs, get that one round off, and secure the kill. Which, I mean, he did get revived, but whatever. Anyways, guys, that's been my review of these firefights. I hope you enjoyed them. I'll catch y'all next time, and I hope that you learn something and try to employ them in your hunt strategies. Anyways, guys, have a good one, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace. It's all the way in Parish.